Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Happy Friday. I know you guys are happy that it's Friday, honey. I am too, because, baby, it's been a long week, okay? I am happy that the weekend is among us. So, yes, let's go ahead and speak to everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Can you guys see me? Because we're having a slight little difficulty. Put a 1 if you guys can see me and hear me. StreamYard is doing something weird today. Our StreamYard app today is doing something weird. Put a 1 if you guys can see and or hear me. Let me know so we can continue. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see the ones. Okay, good. Good, and good. Okay. All right, well, we're going to proceed, honey, to give you what y'all need. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and your tea and you're getting or got where you need to be this morning. All right. Peace and blessings among all of you this morning. Happy Friday. Let's go ahead and speak. Said 1, but you're in a small box. Yeah, I don't understand that. Okay, hold on. Add. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I want y'all to be able to see me. Ooh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm sorry that it said you can't see and hear. Y'all can see and hear me now, right? Yeah, I've been refreshing, y'all. My apologies. There's something going on with StreamYard. I'm gonna have to send them an email after my live, but I'm a little behind this morning, so I got to get started because I had a couple errands to run and whatnot. So yeah, y'all, as long as y'all can see me and hear me a little bit, we'll figure it out later, child. I ain't got time, but let's go ahead and get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for using it. Say I am small, child. I always wanted to be a little smaller, but shit, not like this. I don't know. Refresh one more time. Y'all see right there. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna move along, child. I don't know. Let's get into our first topic. Hopefully, maybe it'll fix itself. I don't know. We refreshed it. I don't know what else to do. I got all my settings where it needs to be. It's definitely a StreamYard issue. They'll get cussed out again today. I don't know why they want to be cussed out on a Friday, but hey, I guess I'll oblige you, honey. So North Carolina election official James Yokley accused of slipping cocaine, and MDMA into his granddaughter's Dairy Queen blizzards, you guys, and faces felony child abuse charges. What is wrong with people? Let's get into this, because baby, when I saw this, I said, why are you putting the coke of the cane in somebody's damn blizzard? Your granddaughter, to be exact. Let's get into this.
Breaking news on a busy Wednesday. 12 Investigates has learned the chairman of the Surrey County Board of Elections is now facing charges in Wilmington.
WXI 12's Joshua Davis joins us in studio. Joshua, investigators say this all involves ice cream. Yeah, Kenny Christine, that's exactly right. Wilmington police say James Yokley put pills in the ice cream of kids earlier this month. Just moments ago, the director of the Surrey County Board of Elections confirmed to 12 Investigates that the chair was arrested. Now, police say that video footage shows Chairman Yokley putting pills in ice cream from Dairy Queen that was given to kids. Investigators say they were alerted from Yokley himself about the act. But when investigators looked into the matter, they learned the suspect was the tipster, Yokley. He was arrested just yesterday and faced a judge earlier today. He now faces 4 felony charges, including child abuse. 12 Investigates has obtained documents that confirm the pills tested positive for cocaine and MDMA. We just received a statement from the State Board of Elections. It reads, the State Board of Elections and Surrey County Board of Elections are aware of the charges against Mr. Yokley, the chair of the Surrey County Board of Elections. We will continue to collect information about the situation and will provide support to the Surrey County Board as needed to ensure it is able to continue serving the county's voters, end quote. He's expected to be in court next month. For 12 Investigates in studio, I'm Joshua Davis.
More breaking news on
Child, what the hell? So y'all see a North Carolina election official is under fire after allegedly drugging his teenage granddaughter for Dairy Queen in her Dairy Queen blizzard. Now, this sounds like, now if you put something in her stuff, are you trying to inappropriately touch her? I'm just insinuating. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying that he did it, but what is the purpose? What was the motive behind putting something in her blizzard? Were you trying to be inappropriate with your granddaughter? In terms of putting MDMA and the cocaine, the honor up in there? That's some crazy shit. Now, James Edwin Yokley Jr., who is 66, so you know better. Now he's facing felony child abuse charges and possession of controlled substance and 2 counts of contaminating food or drink with a controlled substance. That's some crazy shit. That's why you got to watch your stuff around people. I told y'all, when I go out, I don't know. When I go out to eat, or if I'm out, like if I go out to like a club or something, and I have a drink, I always have a napkin over my drink. I don't know, because I'm just like, baby, y'all ain't about to put nothing in my drink. I don't want nobody walking by and nothing go in my damn drink that I got to consume, baby. I always, even if I'm dining out, I always put like a napkin. If I'm just sitting and eat, I always put a napkin over my drink until I'm getting ready to drink. Or if I, of course, have a straw, because I ain't gonna put my lips on it. But I always keep my napkin over it. And especially if I'm out like at a night spot or a party spot or whatever, I always keep my napkin over, and I'm just, because I don't like nobody putting shit in my drink. Because people are crazy. This is insane. So of course, they reviewed some surveillance footage of this particular person, and that allegedly showed him placing the pills into the milkshake, and said that the girls did not ingest them. So that's a great thing, right? Because it probably would have unalived them. You putting MDMA and cocaine in there, bitch, you would have killed them, or unalived them rather. That's crazy. Now he was released on a $100,000 bond. And has entered a plea and is due in court September the 11th. All right, 9/11. Okay, that's a crazy date. But he has resigned as chair of Surrey County Board of Elections. Okay, the same day of the state board, and called an emergency meeting. Says that in his resignation letter that he claimed that he had been falsely accused and expected to be exonerated. Why you quit then? Stay in there. Why you quit? Why did you quit? Because you know that your ass is about to get caught. These people, child. Child. What's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Let's continue. What's wrong with Trump? Because he's doing the most. Messing with our there she go. Hi. Then I said it'll fix itself. Look at the Lord. All right. Come on, Lord. I said it'll fix itself. Look at me big again. We were little, but now we're big. Hallelujah. All right. StreamYard must have said, yeah, we ain't got time for Caramel to be cussing our ass out. Let's go on over here and fix this shit. Because they know when I get up off my show, I'm letting off on the motherfucker this morning, messing up my damn show. Got my people can't see me in here. Baby, they must have heard me just now, because I said, wait till I get off my show. I'm cussing their ass out. They was like, bitch, no, you're not today. Let's get on up over here. All right, they was on that shit. So we back. Hi. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Baby. They say, it's Friday, honey. No, we ain't got time, honey. We ain't got time, Lord. All right, so let's get into. I don't put up the wrong screen. I'm getting all excited. I don't put up the wrong screen. Look at me. I'm excited, baby. They say, no, baby, you ain't breaking my spirit today. You won't break my soul today. The fuck I'm not if you don't fix my show. I'm letting off. I'm letting all this aggression out on your ass today. All right, so Trump, y'all president, not mine, because Obama's still my president. So Trump snatched Kamala Harris' Secret Service protection right before her book tour is set to begin. What is wrong with him? Okay, of course she's gonna need some type of protection while she's out trying to promote her damn book, and he knows that. He don't give a damn. So it's kind of almost like you low-key want something to happen to her, and you high-key hope they run up on her ass while she's trying to get her book signed out here. Just ignorant. Out of all the things he can do, like Trump has the mentality of a 5-year-old, and the shit is just getting to be to the point where everybody's getting sick. See, that's why the other politician yesterday that I played for y'all was talking about your damn ankles and shit being all swole, your fat ass ankles. That's what he said. We sick of Trump and his fat ass ankles. That's how you know when a bitch is tired of you, when they get behind the podium and they really supposed to be doing their real speech and they go off the beaten path and say your fat ass ankles. That's how you know somebody tired of your ass. But let's go ahead and get into this, because I'm sick of him too. Like, damn, tomatoes, right? All right, so Trump, y'all, just pulled the plug on Kamala Harris' Secret Service detail, the very same protection President Biden, the very same protection that President Biden extended before leaving office. See? Now, anything that somebody else before him put into place, he's chopping it down. Now, they said that by law, former vice presidents only get 6 months of protection after leaving office, which for Kamala ended July 21st. This nigga in there looking at the calendar like, yep. Well, it's out anyway, so let me go ahead and be petty. Now, he ain't thought nothing else about it until she announced her damn tour. And here he comes. But Biden slid her an extra year of security through a quiet detective that nobody knew about until now. This mother sucker. Now, it says that Trump wasn't here for it and officially canceled that order this week, effective September the 1st, okay? Now, it says that this move comes right as Harris is about to step back into the spotlight with a major book tour for her memoir, 107 Days, hitting shelves September 23rd. Now, without Secret Service, she'll lose around-the-clock agents and threat intel briefings, and it says that and even the federal protection around her Los Angeles home. Oh my Lord, that's not good, girl. You make some good cameras, get you some good dogs, okay, all that. You might go on down there to the place down there and get you a little pow. All right, you're gonna have to be your own Secret Service. It can happen. I said that her team is clearly worried, especially since she was the first woman and first Black woman VP facing unique threats even while in office. Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass are already sounding alarms, calling Trump's decision dangerous political retaliation. And it says that Bass even said that this puts the former vice president in danger. Says that I'll work with the governor to make sure that she's safe in LA, and that's why that hand is turning purple now. Y'all know he had some type of injury to his hand, and his hand is starting to turn purple, like they're saying he may not have good circulation or something. They've been trying to put makeup over it, but you can clearly tell something's going on with his hand. So see, first they're talking about your ankles, now they're talking about your hand out here up and swole and purple. See, look at the Lord working on you. Look at the Lord working on you. Maybe the Lord will go ahead and snatch his damn what is that, toupee up off his head too, since he want to be on the bullshit. But let's continue on, honey. Because, baby, they down there fighting in Chicago. Down there in the little political meeting. I said, child, I like that. This is my type of party here. Now, shout out to Domus Lives News, all right? It says the Chicago residents tell Donald Trump to go after Mayor Johnson for spending $638.7 million on migrants, okay? I know that shit, right? So Chicago residents, okay, so we read it. So Chicago spending of over $638.7 million on migrant services since August of 2022, including $51 million in May of 2023 and $70 million in April of 2024 for shelters, rental assistance, and other support. Has deepened tensions after a significant budget deficit. Now, it says that the city faces a projected $982.4 million shortfall for 2025, with migrant care costs contributing significantly. Let's go ahead and get into it, because, baby, they are popping off in this meeting. All right, let's go.
Trump, Tom Homan, make an example out this right here first. Please come here first.
Chicago residents' outrage over the city's sanctuary policies erupted at a city council meeting yesterday. They gave Mayor Brandon Johnson and Chicago Democrats an earful for prioritizing illegal immigrants over struggling Americans and rooted for, listen to this, President-elect Trump.
So, Brandon, you and all these Democratic mayors out here and governors, y'all talking about crashing out for these illegals, right?
Come on.
You all stood up there and said you will not allow Trump to come in here and get these illegals. Yeah, you can smile. We're in $1 billion deficit.
Come on.
And you spent half of our money, half of that on illegals. Trump, Tom Homan, make an example out this. Trump, Tom Homan, make an example out this right here first. Please come here first.
Chicago residents outrage over the city's.
The people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please. I did great with the black vote, as you know, and they want something to happen. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York, and we're going to help with, and I think a lot of these people that you see on television, they're including the people in this audience. They'll say bad things about me, and then they'll say, thank God he's here, because half of them got mugged. The people in Chicago.
Trump, Tom Homan, make an example out this right here first. Please come here first, because you know what? We're going to help you. We want a forensic.
Ma'am, I would ask that you
keep your,
hold on a second, stop her time.
You so strong about protecting those aliens, but you won't do nothing for the U.S. citizens.
Come on.
Here you are with another gritty property tax hike, trying to push the have-nots to house your precious illegal immigrants. You told Trump you ain't gonna blink. Well, we ain't either. You ain't above the law. And where you gonna run to when Trump pulls that Trump card out on you?
Come on.
I will make it my duty to try to get my gun to perform my Operation Great Lord 2.0 in Chicago and lock all of you crooked Democrats and judges up. And it's just like that.
Goes Trump, Tom Homan.
Baby, she snapped off. You hear me? They mad about that. Why Trump always the black people, the black beautiful black women? Like, we had a few ignorant ass black women that voted for you, but I promise you, the majority, we don't give a fuck about no Trump. And most of the people, white people that voted for him, they really starting to see now that it was a mistake, because he's starting to deport a lot of Asians and other Latinos that voted for him as well. See, they thought they was in there because they voted Trump in, thinking that he was going to keep them here and give them special privileges. And now what he's doing is showing them that I just needed your vote to get in office, because bitch, guess what? Your husband or your wife, we about to send their ass up out of this country, and your ass might be next when your little papers run out as well. So yeah, everybody, y'all got hoodwinked and bamboozled by this motherfucker sitting in office, because you really thought he was coming in here to do what he told you he was going to do, and only he just needed you to vote for him so he can be sitting where he's sitting right now. Y'all got to wake up, child. Wake up. All right. I love when people pop off like this in meetings, because these white people really think that you know, they can really get away with shit. Okay, that they can be spending money on shit they really shouldn't be spending towards, and our people always get left holding the bag. Our people always get left out for benefits and things like that that we need in our communities, because they're so focused on people that shouldn't be here, like immigrants. Why immigrants get benefits over people who are here who pay taxes? What the fuck that happened at? Sorry for my French this morning. I'm gonna say it again. Why are immigrants getting benefits in our country, where we're here, where we were born here, where we're supposed to be here? We're citizens. So they're getting benefits over us. They're getting special privileges over us, and we are paying taxes to keep this shit moving along. It's really our money that they're taking every single year. Don't pay taxes and you go to jail. So it's kind of like we're low-key being pimped out here. You got to pay your taxes. And when we pay these taxes for these benefits and all these other things that we're supposed to get, they're giving them to someone else. And when you speak out about it, then you want us to be hush, hush. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Trump, I don't understand it, and it works for them in terms of if you're kissing ass, then you get these certain things, and that's what it's looking like to me. These immigrants, when they kiss Trump ass, they get all these little benefits. But now Trump is getting to the point where he don't really give a damn, because he only cares about himself and his family at this point. All right, Black people, I keep telling y'all, you better start some businesses on the side, because we really don't know what the future is going to be per our country, because he's really trying to run the country based on how other countries are run, or ran rather, because I went to school. All right, I done told y'all, Trump was saying that he really wishes that the American people will bow down to him like other countries bow down to their political people in office, or leaders, or presidents over there. I will never bow down to his ass. So y'all need to be woke. I'm gonna play it one more time so y'all can hear it, then we'll move on.
Oh man, make an example out this right here first. Please come here first, because you know what? We're gonna help you. We want to forensic.
Ma'am, I would ask that you
keep
your, hold on a second, stop her time.
You so strong about protecting those aliens, but you won't do nothing for the U.S. citizens.
Here you are with another gritty property tax hike, trying to push the have-nots to house your precious illegal immigrants. You told Trump you ain't gonna blink. Well, we ain't either. You ain't above the law. And where you gonna run to when Trump pulls that Trump card out on you? I will make it my duty to try to get my gun to perform an Operation Grey Lord 2.0 in Chicago and lock all of you crooked Democrats and judges up. And it's just like that.
Goes.
All right, so y'all see that? Child. All right, so let's move on up out of politics. We only had like 2 topics. I ain't really want to talk too much political stuff. It's Friday. We ready to turn up. All right, so let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out Chef down in the building. I see you. Thanks for being here. And any other content you're ready to drop by. I think it's our Purple Unicorn as well. Sunny Days, I see you. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and supporting. All right, so 2 people are unalived after eating oysters contaminated with flesh-eating bacteria in Louisiana, as state reports. Record infections. All right, any oyster eaters out there? I like them, but I don't really like them raw. I need them, with some maybe baked or seasoned boiled, with some stuff upon them, some cheese and all that. I like them Rockefeller, oyster Rockefeller. I like that. I'll eat that. Raw, not too much. Okay, they got to be cooked for me. But yeah, so you got to be careful. It's looking like eating oysters now, because we got some people out here losing their life over some damn oysters. I'll fuck up some oysters if they cook right. It says that y'all might want to hold off on that $1 oyster deal at Whole Foods tomorrow, child. Said Louisiana officials say that 2 people have passed away after eating oysters contaminated with the flesh-eating bacteria. Vibrio vulnosus. And the state is now seeing a record number of infections. Now, the bacteria thrive in brackish water that can spread by eating tainted shellfish or even swimming with an open wound. Y'all hear that? Nasty. Now I want to throw up thinking about this shit. Ugh. Imagine somebody swimming with open wound and you go out there and get some damn oysters and y'all eating it. And now you sick and out here dying and whatnot. So yeah, y'all know in Louisiana they have a lot of restaurants where they do serve oysters. What's the oysters? Some oyster house, something that I saw on there. But they do have a lot of restaurants where they sell them. Again, I do like them. If I go out and I dine, I may get that, or a shrimp cocktail or something like that. But I have to have mine cooked. I cannot eat them raw. But y'all be careful. Maybe back up off the oysters for right now until they figure out what the hell is going on with this shit here. Because, baby, we don't want nobody dying trying to be out here eating, okay? Moving along. Just a little self-awareness there, girl. Just a little awareness. Let's get into the next topic. Right. Okay. All right, so Louisiana becomes the first U.S. state to allow surgical castration for child AB users. Hallelujah, Lord. All right, I like that. Where I sign it? Can I sign it? I want to sign it. Okay, yeah. If you out here doing things to children that you should not be doing, surgical castration, I'm for it. I sure am. The electric surgical castration and then the electric chair. Can they go ahead and throw that in there? We'll see. All right, so Louisiana has officially made history as the first U.S. state to authorize chemical and surgical castration for convicted child sex offenders. Okay. Yes, honey. So that the law gives judges the power to include the procedure in sentencing sentencing for repeat offenders. Now, while supporters claim it offers stronger protection for children, critics warn that it raises major ethical and human rights issues. I don't think so. Now, said that this bold and controversial decision is now fueling a nationwide debate over how justice should be served in crimes against children. So it's gonna be a little snipping and all that going on down there. Yeah, so you're gonna be using your body parts in the wrong way in terms of against children. Children are innocent. I never understood what the fixation is with sick bastards out here doing things to children, violating them, taking away their innocence, their childhood. I don't like it. So if they're coming up with stricter laws like this, okay, that'll give people something to think about prior to you doing shit to a child. Now we know we got some sick, mentally ill individuals out here. And I'm not making no excuses for them. If they off their medication, there's no telling what the hell they'll do. But at the end of the day, if you think about, oh my God, if I do this, I'm gonna be castrated. They're gonna cut my nuts off for doing some shit like this. Maybe, just maybe, you might abort mission and not be out here on that level of bullshit, okay? Because baby, whoever, depending on who the parent is, and you might not get to that castration, because you got some parents out there that's crazy like me. If you do something to mine, you ain't gonna make it to court. And that's just on period. I don't play by mine. But what do y'all feel about it? Put a one in the chat if you are here for the castration, the new law of castration in Louisiana. They should spread this abroad, honey. All states should have this. I'm with this for all states, because there are a lot of child predators out here, and that'll cut down on some of that damn trafficking too, because a lot of that be adults out here snatching kids for purposes of sexual work and shit like that. Okay, inappropriate. Put a one in the chat if you guys are for the new surgical castration being a law now. Put a 2 if you guys think that's a little bit too far as sentencing. Right, leave our little ones alone. I see 1 plus 1. I see it. Yes, come on. I don't see number 1s. I don't see no 2s. And you guys, listen, y'all can vote however you want. Whenever we do, whenever we ask you guys to vote 1 or 2, if you want to vote 2, if it's against what everybody else is saying, nobody's going to attack you. I want to say that in my chat. No one is going to attack you for voting how you feel. We just want to get a poll. I just want to see a visual poll of how you guys feel and or think about a certain topic when we're talking about it. Okay, so I don't want nobody to feel like, oh my God, if I vote different than what everybody else is voting, I might get attacked in the chat. No, we don't allow that here. I want you guys to speak freely, okay? And that's for any topic that we're talking about, okay? Nobody's all right and nobody's all wrong. It's just an opinion. Let's move along. So the fans have a lot to say about Karen Huger getting out early, child, from the jail over there. Y'all know she's set to get out September the 2nd. That's quickly approaching. They've already put the new video out, or the new trailer out for Real Housewives of Potomac's next season. Okay, looks like it's going to be given. I told y'all yesterday when I showed you that I will definitely be watching. But shout out to Mr. Housewives when they're saying that fans react to the news of Karen Huger's upcoming prison release. Okay, what y'all think about that? All right, so fans are buzzing with excitement over Karen Huger's upcoming release from jail, and social media has been flooded with reactions. Now, in case they said you missed it, the Jasmine brand, shout out to them, reported that Karen will be released next Tuesday, which is September the 2nd, and the news has sparked plenty of speculation online, with many fans wondering if her return will be featured on the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Potomac, which I did hear it was, which is still filming. So she may be coming in, of course, on the back end, because they have started filming quite a bit for the show, but they did say she will be making an appearance on this new season, and I think she should. All right, so it says that I personally think that her release will be documented, but the real question is, will Bravo make it a part of season 10? Of course they are. Andy already said he misses Karen. He wants Karen. He loves the Grand Dame. Andy Cohen loves Karen, so he's going to always make room for her. And I like seeing her on the show, because Karen do be reading the girls down and telling the girls to stay the hell up off her and don't be worrying about her and Ray. And she always put Giselle in her place. And y'all know she kept Robin in her place when she was on the show. So Karen reads down, baby. Karen know how to get the girls off her. So I am definitely excited to see her back on the show. Now, there was a lot of controversy around the fact that she's getting out early. A lot of people's like, well, did she learn her lesson if she's not going to serve all her time? Why is it fair for her to get out of jail early when other people who commit the same crime have to spend that same time or get more time? Okay. That's what a lot of people were saying. Why the hell she getting out early? Because she's, on TV, because she's the Grand Dame. Like, why the hell Karen getting out early after she done had like 4 DUIs out here and was seen on police cam video drunk as a damn skunk out here? But let's get into what the people have to say. Let's see. Child, look at Karen. What the hell? They said Karen Huger performing at her first day out. Celebration, girl. Hashtag Real Housewives of Potomac. Baby, what is this? No, ma'am. All right. You better tell them, Karen. Looking like a fake ass Mary J. Blige up there. No, ma'am, though. Okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Karen J. Blige. No, ma'am, Karen J. Blige. No, ma'am, Karen J. Blige. Let me find out Karen is going on tour when her ass get out of jail, y'all. This shit is so funny to me. Karen, you better wind it up. You better give it. You better give it, Karen. You better give it. Give all of it. Oh my God. All right, so this person said as soon as Karen, y'all know they call her Karen, honey, walks out of Real Housewives of Potomac, said the camera's gonna be lit, girl. The camera's gonna be all of that. All right. This next person says, and if they do have Karen film again, that they know that there's only one cast member who should film with her first. Says that if it's not a group scene, then don't even think about having anyone else do it. Why Giselle, though? It's feeling like Giselle is really trying to attach herself to Karen. Y'all know Karen and Giselle didn't really get along like that until Robin ass got kicked up off the show. So now she needs an alliance. All of a sudden now, oh my God, I think about Karen every day since she's been in jail. I'm writing Karen. Girl, shut up. It's giving you need a friend and you trying to attach yourself to Karen because you know it's easier and it's safer for you to be her friend versus her enemy because Karen stay telling your damn business and reading you down. But that's what it is. I look at Karen, child, up here giving her Beyonce. All right, girl. Karen Homecoming 2025 is what they trying to call. Y'all be doing too much, Lord. The internet is so damn undefeated, Lord. Karen up here looking like a fake ass Beyonce. All right, here Karen, this child said, is Real Housewives of Potomac still filming? Said the season ending with Karen walking out of jail onto the reunion stage, child. Not out of the jail and onto the reunion stage. They're saying that's how she gonna walk in like that, child. Ooh, Lord. All right, so they said that the deer and squirrel population in Potomac right now, okay, after Karen came through there, girl, drunk and fishtailing in them Potomac streets down there, drunk as hell, done cleared out by 47 squirrels and then ran over about 10 damn turtles that was trying to cross the street safe, thanks to her ass flying through there drunk on everything that he was serving at the damn bar that night. Okay, continuing. Said that her showing up to the finale party, not busting through the door, girl. Not Karen busting through the door. All right, said that Karen Huger is being released from prison next Tuesday via the Jasmine brand, saying she gonna bust through there like that, girl, when she get out of jail. Karen. They said that Karen at the Real Housewives of Potomac season finale, fresh out of the Sing Sing, girl, not the Sing Sing. Karen walking up on the host like, I'm back, bitches. Okay. Said that Bravo is about to have a special jail release edition of Real Housewives of Potomac. Says all the girls' storylines have just went out the window. Says get on back over there. All right, that's Karen telling the girls. Take it that way. All right. Said Karen Huger is back. The girls is out here dropping, pop locking, dropping, honey, since Karen is out. What y'all think? Marlo dancing all off damn beat. I can't even hear the beat, and I can tell she off beat. Sit down, Marlo. Sit down, girl. I said Karen Huger was out there. Karen Huger in Potomac next week. Girl, they said that's how Karen gonna be driving next week when she get out of jail. Y'all see that? Not the fishtail girl. That's Karen out there fishtailing, girl. This shit got me crying. This is so funny. Why Karen flew across there like that? Y'all see that? Karen, why you fly across there like that, girl? Damn. I said Karen Huger free in less than a week. Won't he do it, girl? This Karen honey free. Damn. Karen done fell in the car. How you fall in the car? Lord. All right, Karen Huger being released from prison while Real Housewives of Potomac is still filming its absolute kiss. What is it? Kismet Bravo verse. What is that? Perfection. Child. The Grand Dame is coming home, honey. They happy. I'm low-key kind of happy that Karen is coming home, but I really wish that she would have served out her time so that she can learn a lesson. Because 4 DUIs, that's extreme. That's very extreme, okay? Them braids won't give it no Karen. I'm sorry. I don't know who did them braids, baby, but no, don't get them no more. Not Karen pulling up like Chips, girl, not on the motorcycle. Y'all remember Chips back in the day? Child. Now, Karen, they said Karen Hugo Hunter has 6 days left, and Jen Shaw got 388 days left. Now, it's too early to be counting down for Jen Shaw. If you got 388 days, do not start counting yet, because that's like a long, long time. That's a lot of business days that you got to keep. That's a lot of business days in there. Don't start counting down if you got 3. You can't be like, I got 388 days. Bitch, don't even start. Go ahead and start doing your time. Now, when you get down to 6 days like Karen, then you can go ahead and start counting. All right, 6. Now, tomorrow's going to be 5. Then the next day going to be 4. You don't start counting 388 days. That's too extreme. No. All right, so release date, September 2nd, which we know. Okay. That's a good picture, Karen. What y'all think, child? Put in there. Do y'all think Karen should have stayed in and did the rest of her time? Or do you feel like she should have gotten out early? Y'all put it in there. What y'all think? What up, Tyra? Said, please hit the like button. Burton. All right. Please hit the like button, as somebody would say. Everyone is yes, honey. Let me go ahead and like that. Thank you so much, Tyra. Let's get over here so we can acknowledge Tyra and her super sticker. Thank you, Tyra. Okay. Let me give y'all some music today because it's Friday, honey. It's Friday. It's Friday. That's all we're gonna get. Okay. Thank you for your super sticker, Tyra. All right. All right, we're gonna get into some music here a little bit later. So y'all put in there, y'all said a mess, a hot mess, okay? Hot, boiling, steaming barbecue mess. All right, so let's carry on, honey. As we were just talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, let's get into these looks, girl, because we love a look. We love a good look over here. Shout out to 346 watching me. All right, 46 of them is gonna be haters. 300 of y'all like me, and 46 of y'all is haters in the bushes, sitting back, hoping a bitch fuck up this morning. Yes, you are. I know it, honey. The subby secretaries is out there with their number 2 pencil sharpened, so they can get a little tea to take back somewhere. I hope your pencil break in half, bitch. All right, moving on. Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 cast photos are revealed. Let's go ahead and look at them. Let's go ahead and judge these looks. All right. All right, one. Let's judge. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you feeling the look, okay, and put a 2 if it's a hell no for you. All right, 1 if you feeling the look, 2 if it's a hell no for you. Let's get into these Real Housewives of Potomac season 10 looks. It's giving green is their color. All right, green. I hope it ain't envy, but let's get into it, honey. All right, so this is a new girl, Angela Maddie. Y'all feeling the dress? This is giving regular schmegler. It's giving that you didn't put no effort with this dress. I ain't feeling that. And is that velvet? Yes, it is, girl. Put a 1 if y'all feeling this look. Put a 2 if it's a hell no for you. This is the new girl on the new chick on the season this season for our Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, Angela Maddie. Yeah, 2, honey. That might be 3. Hell no. All right. Put a 3 if it's a hell F no for you. All right, so Tia Glover, honey, she's another new one. Y'all know she got a little accent. I think she's from across the water or whatever, but that's good. And she's serving body. Shit, okay. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Come on through here, Tia Glover, serving body, yada, yada. All right, yeah, she is serving body. Give, honey, give. I like this dress. I would wear something like that. I sure the hell would. Damn sure would. All right, yes. 2, y'all said 2. I wish her hair was a different way. And the wig is too wiggy. The wig is wigging too much. It's too much hair. It don't look natural. You know what? I'm not into wigs. I don't own a wig. But I feel like if you're going to wear a wig, it should look natural to where it should not look like you have a wig on. That's how I always felt a wig should look. All right? We have some people out here with these wigs be too damn thick. It's too hot for that much damn hair. But I feel her hair should have been different. Maybe a bob or something with this look. I'm not feeling that. But let's continue. Somebody say, I like the dress. The dress is cute. And her frame, her curves is giving. Okay, come on. All right, Ashley. I don't know. Ashley Darby. Y'all know Ashley is a repeat cast member, honey. She's been on there. She's the OG. Well, not an OG, but she's been on there from the very beginning. So Ashley Darby with her snitching ass always in everybody's damn business out here with her old ass husband, Michael Darby, running around here squirting worms all over the place. All right. You know, he done gave you 2 worm babies. He done squirted worms all upon you and then gave you 2 boys over there. So 2, yeah, it's a 3 for me. Hell, fuck no. All right. I don't like it. No. All right, your makeup though, I'll give you your makeup is beat. The face is beat. All right, but that dress, nah, I ain't feeling it because you don't have the right frame for this. For one, you all right up here. We can tell you had some work done up here, but down here is giving boy body, girl. You don't have no curves. So you got enough curves for that. All right, moving along. Giselle, same shit she always wear, just another color. What y'all feel with Giselle, honey, with her look? for the season 10 finale, or finally here rather, the season 10 look for Real Housewives of Atlanta. 2. Somebody said 3 for Ashley. Y'all giving Giselle a 1. I see some 1s. I see some 2s. I see a 3. It said 3. Her chest dress, not the chest dress, girl. She just added some ruffles. It's too prom-y for me. It's giving prom. I don't like it. I feel like Giselle always missed the mark when it comes to fashion. She definitely needs a stylist, a very good one. You might want to holler at Fantasia stylist, because baby Fantasia, when she step out, baby, she steps out. Okay, she do. Fantasia is always serving. All right, let's move along, honey. All right, Stacey. Now, this is the one they're saying is messing around with and or dating old girl husband out here. Okay. Yeah. Monique husband, Monique Samuel husband. They saying that she is dating. It came out. I showed y'all yesterday that said that Stacey, honey, she's seen in a picture with Chris Samuels. So they said she dating Chris. What y'all feel about her look though? What y'all feel about her look? Said Giselle needs to do something different with her. Yeah. It's giving Macy's. Not Macy's, sis. Not Macy's. So y'all feeling the new chick, Stacey Rush? Y'all know Stacey Rush will be on there this season. She is said to be dating Monique's ex-husband, Chris Samuels, or messing around with him. What y'all feel? Stacey needs some help too, and do. Moving along. All right. Kiriana Stewart. Okay, I hope I said that right. Kiriana Stewart. What y'all feel about the dress? It's giving Dancing with the Stars or something for me. I don't like it. I think the green is too green. The green is too much green for me. I don't even wear green like that anyway. But it's giving Dancing with the Stars. I don't like it. Your hair should have been different. Maybe a bob. Okay, I don't know. Something else, child. Nah, the eyebrows are too damn dark and too thick. I don't know who drew them on, but they ain't doing right. Okay, no. Somebody said 4. Hell, but no. Okay, that's 4. All right, Wendy, honey. Wendy, y'all remember Wendy? Wendy, she's a regular schmeggler on the show. I'm in between. I'm on the fence with Wendy in this dress, okay? It's too much of this shit here. It's like you had one here. Why you need one up here, okay? You had this down here, this little brooch, if we can call it that. But then you done went and put another big-ass brooch up here. It's too broachy. It's giving too much brooch for me, all right? I don't know. Now, the melanin, I'm feeling the melanin of the skin. That's good. The makeup looks very, very good. The hair is hairing, okay? Hair is hairing. I like how you got that in the back, and then you brought the curls, the tresses forward. I like that. But it's too much of the brooch action for me. What y'all feel? The dress itself, I don't know, but it's too broachy. I ain't into brooches anyway. Maybe when I get older. But let's continue. Say Wendy's wig. Now, this shit here, girl, you look like a straight up peacock. You look like a peacock with a that wig is not wigging either. It's too much curls. It's too much for me. It's giving Richard Simmons for me. It's too Richard Simmons for me, girl. Okay, no. No. What y'all feel? This is the new girl too, Jassy. I can't even say her last name. The new girl, child. They got a lot of new people this season. So Jassy, honey, Jassy is a new face this season. I don't like that green. You look like a peacock, girl. You look like a peacock ready to go mate or something. I don't like it. And then what's this shit up here? All these flowers look like they blooming on your damn shoulder. It's giving, the wig is giving long Rick James, okay? She's a very freaky girl. The kind you don't take home to mother. That's what it's giving. I ain't feeling it. I tried. I tried to like you. See, you came in wrong. You came in loud and wrong with this look. So, nope. Monique, honey. Why I feel like I saw this look before on Monique, though, y'all? Why do I feel like I saw this look before with Monique? I don't know, Monique. I feel like you are returning to the show. You're supposed to give, girl. We need to see some skin or just a little skin, all right? This is giving First Lady of the Church of God in Christ look, okay, for mass choir anniversary service. That's what it's giving me, okay? I don't know. I feel like you could have gave us a little more. Your makeup is cute. I don't like the hair, okay? The hair is not hairing. I don't like it. What y'all think? I don't feel like she gave no effort on this look. I feel like I saw this with her. They said, what the hell is that? I don't know, Monique. I feel like you could have did better than this look, girl. I don't know. And I like you, Monique, and I'm so excited that you back this season. But no, they said it's the dress from season 5. But they changed the color. Is that what it was? Bitch, I don't like it. Monique, I'm sorry. So that's all them together. I don't see Monique there, though. Maybe Monique was absent the day that they did the pictures and they just put something up there. I hope that's the case because Monique, I know you could have did better than that. Child. Well, there you go, honey. Thank y'all for judging those looks. Let's move along. All right. Imagine being late for work. All right. And some of us tend to be sometimes, not me, because I work from home now. Hallelujah. All right. But some of y'all are still going into the office. Imagine being late for work. And Black people, y'all got to stop stopping by Starbucks when y'all ask be late and walking in there 30 minutes late for work with your Starbucks cup in your hand. And they looking like, bitch, you are late. But you had time to stop by Starbucks? Yes, you did, girl. But this person here, honey, 24-year-old Florida woman arrested after a fatal hit and run, said that she didn't want to be late for work. And when she arrived at work, she told her supervisors that she possibly unalived somebody. So you done hit somebody, possibly unalived them, did not stop. That's called a hit and run. So you took your ass on to work anyway. She might have been on her final warning. That's what it sounded like when you done flew across there and hit somebody. And yeah, she just went to work like it was nothing. What do y'all think? Let's get into this. It's about to sound like me. Y'all do that, be late for work. You be like, girl, I'm late anyway. Let me go on over here and get this frappe, girl. You sitting up in there, you done came in there with your bag, child, of breakfast, knowing your ass is late as hell for work. On a final warning, done took your ass up in there with Starbucks in your hand and then still stopped and got breakfast too. Girl, let's get into it. Now, a woman is behind bars after ditching the scene of an incident that ended up being fatal. Now, according to Fox 13 News, shout out to Neighborhood Talk, on August 18th, authorities responded to a call about a woman lying in the road on West Highland Street in Lakeland, Florida. Now, it says that when they arrived, that they found 27-year-old Danielle Stillwell next to scattered car parts, despite there being no vehicle present. They said that she was pronounced unalive. Oh my Lord. And I said that when an investigation began at the Polk County Sheriff's Office was able to use the car parts to determine the make and model of the vehicle that possibly left the scene, okay, of the accident. Now, after running through a list of cars, it was sorted out that a Kia Forte that was missing the front left wheel fender liner and part of the driver's side bumper belonged to a 24-year-old Aaliyah Cruz. See? And plus, I don't know if y'all realize it, there are cameras on the highway. So if you guys are out here driving crazy, speeding, aggressive driving, all of that's caught on video. They can see that. All right. Highway patrol, they can see that. That's why they have cameras on the highway to see and or catch says situations like that, hit and runs and all that. All they got to do is go back and roll that beautiful beam footage, and that's your ass on video. All right. So just for the wise, for people out here aggressive driving, hit and runs and shit, you on video. And yeah, so they ran her, they caught her ass. Now, when detectives questioned Cruz, she told them that that her vision was impaired by an oncoming truck using its high beams. It says that she claimed that she saw a woman lying in the road covering her face and swerved to avoid her, leading her into a grassy area. So the Cruz then says that she thought that she didn't hit a woman, but wasn't completely sure. Now, she says that she hit a U-turn and kept it moving because she didn't want to be late for work at a Publix warehouse. Says that, when the authorities spoke to her supervisors, that they recall Cruz getting to work and mentioning that she possibly unalived someone. So, no, don't mind me. Yes, I'm late, girl. I think I unalived somebody on the way, but I'm here. But here us is, okay, she was on that. Says that during the conversation, that Cruz shared images of the damage to her car and management urged her to report the incident, but she allegedly responded with, I don't really want to say anything. Said, I know that I didn't hit them. So it said that I don't think I hit the person and I know I swerved. You weren't sure. You know that you may have been in an accident. You still should have said something. Plus, when you got out of the car, you didn't notice the damage to your car? Like a whole fender and a whole damn bumper missing? Hello. That means you hit something if you have that type of damage to your damn car. Whether it's a dog or a damn individual, you hit something. Now, said that she is charged with leaving the scene of a crash involving death. All right. So that's for anybody else out here. You cannot leave the scene of a crime if you hit somebody, even if it's a minor incident. Exchange information. Give them your information, for your insurance information at least. Don't just hit somebody and leave, because you can get charged for that, and you may get some jail time behind that shit too. You cannot hit somebody and leave the scene of an incident, especially if it appears that person may be unalive and or badly injured. Okay, because then you're going to get more charges. Going to go from hit and run to vehicular homicide. You don't want that shit on your record, okay? Because they will throw your ass under the jail for that. Let's continue on, honey. Now y'all know Peter Thomas is in jail serving his time for evading paying his taxes, okay, and among other things. But he took the time to have some things to say about Nene Leakes not being on the show and some stuff about Portia, okay? And he also mentions Phaedra Parks. So let's get into it because I was looking on Facebook at the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page. Let's look at this because I wanted to talk about it when I saw it. Because baby, I be everywhere. I'm gonna pull teeth from everywhere, and it's called fair use. So anybody feel a way about it, get out of your feelings. Okay, that's what it's there for you to talk about the shit. Let's get into it, honey. According to the Real Housewives of Atlanta Real fan page, it says that Peter Thomas just lit fire under Bravo, accusing the network of playing blatant and double standards. Okay, it said that he pointed out that both Portia Williams and Phaedra Parks were tied to some of the most explosive scandals in the show's history. Says that from spreading damaging lies about marriages to a false accusation that nearly ruined Kandi Burrugh's reputation. Y'all remember when Phaedra made that lie up and she tried to get Portia in the middle of that lie by saying that Kandi had a sex dungeon at her house and that she put or drugging people and doing some sexually explicit things to people in said dungeon. And then they found out that it was a whole lie. Y'all know Kandi did the ugly cry. Todd got upset. Y'all remember that whole exchange. Now it says that yet somehow both women were welcomed back into the Bravo circle like nothing ever happened. That happened. Meanwhile, Nene Leakes, once the very heartbeat of the franchise, has been completely shut out with no chance of a comeback. Now, you got to understand too, Peter, you can't just look at it on one side. Nene did file a lawsuit against the network. They don't like that. When you call them out and you're saying, oh, all these accusations about they're racist and all this other stuff, you don't file this lawsuit. Look at Britt Eady. This is why her ass ain't gonna be able to come back. And anybody else that filed lawsuits. And we're going to talk about this later on because someone else who filed a lawsuit, they kind of messed themselves up for being on the network as well. But let's get back to this. They said that Peter Thomas did not hold back, asking bluntly, what did Nene do that was so bad that she cannot return? Now, y'all know Peter is very close friends with Nene, even though she called him a whole bitch on national television. Y'all remember? She said, Peter, stop acting like a damn bitch. You want to be one of the ladies. Y'all remember when Nene checked his ass on the show because Peter kept getting in women's business on the show. Said that now fans are left wondering, is Bravo quietly protecting certain stars while unfairly blacklisting others? Do I feel like Nene is blacklisted? I do, because of that lawsuit. Okay, there were rumors that she may come back in a friend capacity. She did come forward to say she was never offered any type of contract to return back to the network and or the show. So it says, or is there a shocking secret about Nene that still has not come to light? What do y'all think it is? Y'all feel like it's the lawsuit? And what do y'all feel about Peter coming forward while he should be just serving his time quietly to express his heartfelt pain of not seeing Nene on the show? Do I feel that Nene coming back to the show will actually help the ratings? Do I feel like she is good TV? I do. Okay. Unfortunate for her, when she filed the lawsuit, she and Andy Cohen are not in a good space. So that's keeping her from the show. Andy is the gatekeeper to anyone coming on any Bravo show pertaining to the Real Housewives of whatever. Okay. If you fuck it up with Andy, you ain't got no job. If you file a lawsuit against the show and or network, Andy is going to stop your bag. And that's just how it is. Look at Kenya. Kenya is out. Kenya is out. And it did not do her good to sit on a platform and reveal things that were not supposed to be revealed yet. Who's going to be on the next season? They hadn't even announced it yet. But, you know, out of spite, because she was ousted from the show, she was running her mouth too much. So that may stop you in the near future of making a comeback on said show. You need to be on the show because with all the financial stuff that she has going on, with her hair care spa going down the drain, she's getting sued for that. There are rumors that she has this lien where her house may be going into a sale. I think they said early December they were saying about this child's house. Okay, I really hope not, because like I said, she is a mother. She's trying to bounce back. I don't want to see that happen to anyone, but unfortunate for Kenya, you got to shut the fuck up sometimes. You got to know when to just shut up and just let shit play out. Yes, you are in your feelings, but stop always running to social media and feeling like you got to vocalize too much and putting yourself in a situation to where they won't ever hire you again. Like, just shut the fuck up sometimes. And that go for anybody. Sometimes just be quiet and just let shit ride out. Just let it ride out, okay? And I'm not saying that Nene should have shut up and allowed a network to do what they were doing to her. If she felt the need to file a lawsuit, that's her prerogative. But sometimes you can go too far, okay? And sometimes you can say too much, and it will just blacklist you completely from being back where you really want to be. I feel she want to be back on the show. But Bravo is doing this. They're doing this to pull certain people. I mean, hell, they're pulling people from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to be on the Bravo network. Real Housewives of Atlanta is pulling people from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I never thought I'd see that day. Granted, I love that they are pulling K Michelle onto the show because she's gonna be the new Nene, the new shit starter, the one to get the girls in check. Okay. Oh yeah, K Michelle gonna totally do that this season. And I'm damn sure gonna be watching. K Michelle is gonna be the new Nene because y'all know Nene didn't give a hot balling damn, baby. She read the girls down, and now they got a new reader. And I don't think they're gonna fuck with K Michelle like that this season because they know. Do I feel that K Michelle and Portia may bump heads slightly because Portia, she likes to have that, you know, that spotlight. With K Michelle coming in, she's gonna come in and demand attention. She is. She's gonna come. So they may have a little. The two of them, I can see it, and I'm gonna speak it into existence just because I know how Portia is. Portia likes attention. Y'all see how she was this past season with Shamia coming onto the show. She don't want to share that spotlight. So someone else coming on there that's got some relevance, and she's liked by fans, and she's a reader, and she's a dragger. Portia got that mouth. She'll fight, and so will K Michelle. I see some tension with the two of them this season. We'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be some good TV though. Absolutely gonna be some good TV. All right, let's get into this. Now, we talked about this a little bit back in one of my shows on the Car Chronicle show with teachers being inappropriate with students. A lot of these teachers now are dating and doing inappropriate things with their students. This particular student here, let's go ahead and pull it up so you guys can see it, and we're going to talk about it. This student was saying that she was doing horrible in school, so she decides she want to date her teacher. Okay, anybody ever dated a teacher? Now, I had one of my teachers in school. I ain't gonna say his name because then my classmates can be like, "Real." He was fine. I had a teacher in high school that was fine, but I didn't want to date him. I thought he was just fine. I thought he was a nice looking guy. But I was like, "Shit, okay, yeah, all right. Let me go into class right quick. We ain't gonna never be tardy, because girl." But anyway, I ain't tried it with my teacher. It was never that. I just thought he was cute. But this student right here, girl, and I said the high school student says that she dated her math teacher to pass the class and graduate after struggling to keep up. She says that I think he has a wife, but I need to pass my class, so that comes first. So she's like, "I don't fuck that he got no wife and no family at home. I'm trying to pass my class so I can pass my grade." What do y'all think? Never said never. Yeah, I never dated no teacher, but I did have a teacher that looked really, really nice. All right, so let's get into this because when I saw this, I said, "What the hell?" Shout out to Rap House TV. This is deep. Let's get into.
I'm dating my teacher, and this is, like how it is and like how we met and everything. Okay, so I knew him before, but like I didn't have his class, so like I think he subbed for my class one time, and we had like a really good conversation. And I knew that he was going to be going because, what is his name? I knew he was going to be going because I was talking about something to these girls about, like, I think a girl got exposed or something. And he wanted to see the video of her being exposed. So when he did that, I was kind of just like, oh, he's one of them. Like, I already know. But I didn't think too much of it. I wanted to mind my business. Cool. Next year, I end up getting his class. We chatting it up. He always like you could just tell. I don't know. It's just signs. And then he would always like try to keep me like after his class. And like when everybody would go to lunch, he wanted me to like sit in there and eat lunch with him. And we would just chat it up. And then eventually he started like giving me money. And then I was like, and then eventually he followed me on Instagram. And, things led to another. And yeah, I have like a really good grade in his class. I'm not gonna fail, especially because the class is math, so it's really, really hard. I'm so bad at math, so I'm so grateful for him being a math teacher because the year is going to go by as a breeze. Love him. I think he has a wife. I don't know, but if he has a wife, then I would say that like I would stop talking to him, but at the same time, this is my grade on the line, so I don't know. I'm dating my teacher.
There's so many inappropriate things here. Oh my God! So what you gonna do next year because you're gonna have math next year again? What you gonna do next year when you have math and you're struggling? So you're just going to be slobbing schlongs throughout school just to pass. Every damn teacher that you get, every class you get that's a male teacher, you're going to spark up a relationship with them just to pass. Now you're going to be known around the school as the slower. You're going to be known as a slower, running around, spreading yourself, busting it wide open to get an A when you didn't earn it. Now, the teacher, of course, should be fired because that's inappropriate to have any type of relationship or any type of whatever with the damn student. Why are you asking her to stay back from lunch and eat lunch with you? Why are you following her on Instagram? Why are you guys having inappropriate situations? Why are you putting her in a situation to where she has to do that to pass? It's giving inappropriate behavior, okay? And then I think he has a wife, but, you know, at this point, I don't kind of give a fuck because I got to pass my class. That's kind of what she said, not verbatim. It's not cute. It's not cute. Right, about to be fired and divorced. Right, and you ain't gonna be able to teach nowhere else. You done effed up your whole teaching career. Like, damn, you have to get certified to be a teacher. So you're gonna mess up your certification over a student when all she had to do was get tutoring. All you had to do was get extra work so that, you know, or get a tutor, get somebody to help you or another classmate to kind of sit with you and kind of walk you through how the math should be. I'm really good at math. I'm really good at math, baby. You girl, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. You can Google certain math problems to give you an example of how to solve said math problems if that's the problem, but not being out here sleeping with a teacher and doing inappropriate things. Like, damn, these teachers nowadays, and they're hiring younger and younger teachers. And some of these teachers be female teachers too, be wearing some inappropriate shit to school with these mannish ass teenage boys in class too. Why are you wearing? I saw the teacher with the, and you guys may have seen it. I may have covered it. The teacher wore this pencil skirt that was super tight, showing like her curves or whatever. Now you got to keep in mind, especially when you're teaching high school kids, they're mannish. They're watching you up there writing on the chalkboard. They sitting there like sizing you up, looking at your frame, your body, visualizing what they may want to do to you. These boys are very mannish. So I feel like just like there's a dress code for students in school, there should also be a dress code for teachers. You don't want the kids to be distracted from learning because they're looking at the teacher with all the boobs out. They wearing low-cut shit to school with their boobs out. And you know, even if you do have a nice shape and you have some very shapely women, okay, who's stacked out here like me. All right, you stacked, you can't, it's certain clothes you can't wear to school because the goal is for your child to learn. You don't want them sitting back like, damn, Miss So-and-so, Miss Caramel looking thick today. That shouldn't even come to your mind. This is some inappropriate bullshit. And I'm thinking by now, since she put this video up, you probably got your teacher fired and you probably gonna get reprimanded for that shit as well. I ain't about to say what I'm about to say. You need a little. That's what you need. Okay, fast ass. All right, parents, keep an eye on your kids out here. Keep an eye on your children because this is the type of shit they be on, and them teachers too. Keep your eye on the teachers as well. Let's go ahead and get into my jam session because my moms are instructing me that we gotta get one because y'all sitting on my likes and I don't like that. Now I don't like that. Let's get the likes out. It's Friday. We need a likes up. Okay, let's go. Come on. Look, come on. That was hype, wasn't it? All right, let me get back. Hi, we're back. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like. Child, I was over here twerking. Look at my bun, child. Lord, child. I don't care. It's Friday, child. I ain't trying to impress nobody. We just do this shit up, and it is what it is, child. It is what it. You get it how you get it. We get it how we get it. All right, let's get into it, child. Because Funky.Diva and Tamar Braxton is at an all-time high on these YouTube streets, y'all. Or in these YouTube streets, child. Y'all already know Funky went live twice to read her down. Messages have been going back and forth. I've been trying to keep up with the mess because, baby, okay? Shout out to Braylon Lee for dropping by. Shout out to Braylon for dropping by. Thank you, Braylon, and all the other content creators. Let's get into it. All right, let's share. So we can talk about this girl. Let's get into it because child, Funky, I told her, Funky told her yesterday, Funky told Tamar yesterday, if you, I'm on whatever you want, if you make another post, whether it's directly or subliminally, I'm reading your ass down. I'm going for the juggler. I'm getting a bag off you, and I'm gonna get a bag too. Y'all want to go back and forth? Feel free. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, sure is. My view's been real good from these Funky.Diva and Tamar videos. Sure have. And we're gonna keep right. You do a video, bitch. I'm doing one too. All right, that's just what we are. All right. All right, so let's get into it. Funky.Diva says she knew since Wednesday that people were starting to accuse me of doing something to her. Even while in the hospital, she had her phone. All right, said that she was posting in her stories and responding to miscellaneous texts. She was fully aware of what was going on, and yet she chose not to say anything. Now, she knew that they were going to eat me up alive as a result of her post, and she said nothing. Now, from Wednesday through the entire weekend up until yesterday, she sat back and watched them. People crucify me. Says that when all she had to say was, y'all, Funky is cool. All right. Said that she was not in a coma. She was texting and posting every damn thing else. Said that she could have paid something. She could have paid something to clear my name. I think he meant posted. Because you know when you be mad, you be typing something you don't mean to type. Okay. Says, but I'm the bad friend. And as you can see, I was checking on her. No response to my inquiries on her health, but a quick response to the mess. Meaning I didn't call, I messaged you to check on you to see how you were doing in the hospital. You ain't say shit back to me, but you hurried up and went over there and was talking shit and responding. And I ain't like that. Okay. So he done read her ass down twice. If you guys saw my videos, I covered those. You can go and watch those. Don't forget to run a like up. All right. So let's get into it. Said, hey, child. Said that, how are you feeling? This is him. Sounds like in blue. Is everything okay? So he's responding. He's putting his messages up to her. All right. It looks like said Tamar Braxton almost unalive by Funky.Diva per Queen Sheba Darling, watching her video for details. All right. So as you guys can see, blogger Queen Sheba that said did a video that says that Tamar Braxton almost was unalive by Funky.Diva per. It says here, Queen Sheba Darling, watching her video for details. All right. So they said that this thing is growing legs. So Funky.Diva is posting. He's posting that, hey, this is kind of effed up that people are insinuating that I was involved in said accident that you were in, when now that we know, per one of a dentist that she went to go see, says that Tamar was up sleepwalking and maybe tripped over something and fell and knocked out 4 teeth, at which they showed she's getting some very expensive dental work done. He's saying I ain't have shit to do with it because after said engagement party, whatever we went to that night prior, whatever, I got into my car and I left. So all these videos are popping up all over social media saying that I may have had something to do with your accident. And I just need you to clear this shit up because just like you, I'm a public figure. I don't want my name and or reputation tainted in terms of people thinking they already saying I don't like black women or women, period, because I'm a part of the LGBTQ community and I keep reading bitches down. So people automatically assume that I was a part of the bullshit when that's not the case. Girl, just go ahead and do a post and let people know I'm not. That's pretty much what he was saying. Let's continue. So he's telling her this thing is growing legs. Said, what is this? Said, I don't recall saying anything about you, babe. So Tamar's responding in black. Funky.Diva is in blue. All right. What is this? I don't recall saying anything about you, babe. All right. So he said that it's been a shit storm all day. He's telling her. This is the conversation between Funky and Tamar. Tamar responds by saying, I'm in the hospital. I'm confused. I haven't said anything. You should be saying something is what he's trying to say, though. All right. So he comes back. This is Funky down here in blue, says, okay, don't worry about none of this. Get well. I can weather it. All right, man. I just deal with this shit while you're in the hospital dealing with whatever you're dealing with. You know, I'm taking all these daggers coming from every fucking direction. You don't give a fuck. Gotcha. He goes on to say that the internet is just running wild with conspiracy theories. They saw us at V12 together, so everyone assumed that I knew something. Then it turned into I did it. All right. So he's like, bitch, I didn't do nothing to you. I just need you to go live, do a post, whatever you're going to do, since you already on social media posting anyway. Just go on the boat and say, hey, you know, Funky Diva did not hurt me. He was not present when said incident occurred. Boom. That only takes, what, 3 seconds, 5 seconds? And she chose not to do that. So a lot of people were like, well, if Tamar and Funky were friends and Funky was really not there during the time of said incident, why did Tamar not want to respond and or put said post up to clear his name to keep him from getting said daggers? I mean, that's what a friend would do. If my friend hit me up and say, real, you know, something happened to you, but people out here saying that I had something to do with this shit. Can you clear this shit up to get this up off me so I don't have to keep feeling this heat from everybody? I'm gonna be like, girl, say no more. Send. That's how you handle that. And then when she did do a post, it really didn't allude to what people were saying. She just did, oh, I love Funky. You know, Funky, I love you so much. Da, da, da. You didn't go into, okay, I love Funky Diva, and Funky Diva was not there during said incident. You didn't say that, and you could have. I feel like she could have done it. Tamar ain't as slow as people think she is. Now, do I feel like she might have some mental issues? And this is my own opinion. Yes, the fuck I do. I feel like some bipolar may be there. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist. Okay. But I've been in therapy a few times. I might need to go today. But I feel just from some of the things that I keep seeing with Tamar in terms of her emotions and how she's always, one day she's fine, the next minute she's on the bullshit. I feel like there might be a little bipolar there. And everybody in here in my chat have seen and or know and or may have been around somebody that's bipolar. Their emotions are all over the fucking place. You like, who the fuck is this? And maybe a little schizophrenia there as well. In addition to my opinion. No, I'm not saying she is. I said, in my opinion, I feel like, okay, that might be the issue. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about it? Do you feel that Tamar handled this correctly? Do you feel that Funky Diva was being too aggressive in tone and or delivery in his response to Tamar and her bullshit? I want to see. Put a poll. Put a 1 if you feel Tamar was wrong in this situation. Because she never should have even mentioned the accident if she wasn't going to fully tell what the fuck it was. We didn't care. And I'm not trying to be insensitive to what happened to her, because obviously she lost some teeth. She was in a pool of blood, according to her. All right. I didn't feel like we needed to know that if you weren't going to go into detail. Yes, you are a public figure, and people always saying people just need to stay out of my business. We're happy to stay out of your business. But if you share this much of your business and then you don't say anything else, people are sitting back like, okay, Tamar came on live and say, I almost died. I was in a pool of blood. And then it's like crickets. You said nothing else. So in our mind, we're like, oh my God, what the fuck happened to Tamar and who did it? That's our response. We didn't care. I didn't give a damn. I really didn't care. I was just like, well, I hope she okay. And then after that, I was doing some other shit. I didn't care no more. But then for the back and forth exchange, and then you don't give anything else, and then Funky's name is getting drugged through it. And no, I'm not taking up for Funky. I'm just saying what's right and what's wrong. Okay, I'm about what's right and what's wrong in whatever situation and whoever's involved. All right. Funky, he is messy as fuck. I will go ahead and say that. He has said some very fucked up stuff about women. He has. Okay. Y'all remember the whole Chloe Bailey situation where he was talking about her. People didn't like that. People didn't like that. They really went in on his ass. He took a lot of heat for that. People didn't like the way he was coming for Michelle ATL and calling her stank and all this other stuff. All right. People didn't like the way he was going after Tasha K. Nonetheless, in this situation, I understand why he ate her ass down. I understand totally. Okay. I'm that way too. If you fuck with me and piss me off, whatever fly out of my mouth, you just got to eat that. I'm not going to watch my mouth. I'm not going to watch my words and how they come out. It's just how it is. And that's how he is. Funky is a wordsmith. Funky is a reader. Funky will get your ass together if you put him in a situation to feel like he has to. That's what the shit was. All right, so we already know. I'm not going to play no more videos. I'm not going to, none of that. But let's get into, let me stop sharing here. Okay, what's this, something else? Oh, yeah, it is. All right, let me get back to this screen because I do have to show this because I did do some other uploads. Because he already told her, if you make one more post about me, baby, I'm clocking in. I'm clocking in. Ass is gonna be red. Now I do have some pictures I need to show between Tamar and Mendici. Some that you guys may have not seen. I ain't seen them on the internet yet, so this might be exclusive news that I hope y'all can use. Let's go. Well, let's get into what she had to say, because Funky did tell her don't post nothing else subliminally or directly, or I'm eating your ass up again. So let's look at those posts, and then we're gonna get into these pictures of Tamar and Mendici. So y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, let's go. All right, so this is Tamar, honey. She posted, I mind mine and heal. Praying hands. All right, that's one. I'm gonna get ate up again. And girl, thank you for the content, because baby, I'm gonna be on it today. Every time you say something, I'm getting the bag too. All right, she said, I can't run or chew, but I look like I can. There she go again. Who is that to? Because it's Funky. Ooh, Funky. Are you watching my video? I hope you see this. Look at me instigating, as I always damn do. So here she is again. Before God elevates you, he will reveal the truth, or about rather, every heart around you. That way you'll know who is meant to walk with you and who's only meant to watch from a distance. We know who that's about. Let me tell you something I don't like. I don't like when people initiate and or start some bullshit and then want to throw in God quotes. I don't like that, because God is not a God of mess. Like Tamar does that all the time. I cannot stand when people do that. I don't like when people do that. Don't start and initiate some bullshit and then want to throw in Proverbs and all these other God quotes when you started and initiated the shit. Like, stand on your shit. Accept the fact that you did not do what you were supposed to do, and now you're getting ate up for it. And the whole internet is dragging and or laughing at your ass. The whole town is laughing at you because you stay on some shit. You do it with your family. You do it with other celebrities. You done fell out with bloggers, and you still doing the shit. And then you hop on your social media platform and do these subliminal quotes. And he done told you, if you do subliminals, he gonna eat your ass up again. Now, you guys also know that she went ahead and unfollowed Funky, which he also announced that yesterday as well. He didn't give a fuck. He was just like, look, I don't care. You can unfollow me. Just don't mention me directly or indirectly. All right. She goes on to say, elevation always requires separation because not everybody can go where God is taking you. I agree with that, but it's the timing for me. Okay. It's the timing. We already know what you're talking about. And you're going to get ate up again. I'm going to be right here laughing. All right, moving along. She also says, I don't know who that is. Ohania means family, and family means nothing in Uno. See? Now, if y'all remember when Funky went live yesterday, he says, Tamar hit me with the Uno reverse card. Y'all remember? So here she go with another subliminal. What is that? Ohana means family, and family means nothing in Uno. Draw 4, mother effer. Yep, you're going to get ate up again because he done told you. He said yesterday, Tamar hit me with the Uno reverse card when I thought she was going to go and clear my name. So there you go. Funky, I hope you see it. I low-key hope he do come back on her ass. I do, because she stay on the shit. I never liked Tamar. Never, ever. All her other sisters, I can get with. And the only one of the sisters that could check her ass and read her down was Tracy. And rest in peace to her. She ain't here no more to do it. The other sisters just tolerate her bullshit because she stay on it. But let's get into these pictures that you guys may not have seen. Let's go. Her and Mendicis. Hold up. There was an issue with your file. What? Hold on. Let's try it again. See, I did a whole da-da-da-da and nothing came up. Let's try it again. StreamYard want to be on the bullshit. Yeah, we're going to see these pictures today. The devil is a lie. Yes, he is. Hold on. The StreamYard is tripping. Let's see. Let's try to share another one, and then we're going to spin the block on that one. StreamYard. Oh, yeah, y'all getting cussed out again. I bet you they'll put that picture up here in a minute. See, first y'all play with me with my damn picture. With my screen. First y'all play with me with my screen. Now you're going to play with me with this. Yeah, y'all gonna get cussed out. I'm sending y'all an email and cuss y'all ass out again. Yes. All right, hold on. God. Hold on. We're gonna see these damn pictures. The devil is a lie. Okay. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Hold on. All right. All right, let's see. Let me do it this way. Share screen. We're gonna still find a way to do it. You ain't stopping shit. All right. Boom. Let's give it a chance to come up. All right. And I blew it up real big. Who is that? Who that? Who that is? Who that is? I don't see no teeth missing right there. All right, so that lets me know that after this interaction, honey, that that's when them teeth got knocked out. I don't know who knocked them out. I don't know what happened, but this is Tamar and Mendices. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Tamar and Mendices. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing because I gotta get the other picture up. Okay. Ooh, child. All right, let me share again. Y'all pardon me because I have to. All right. Yeah. Because I got it on my email. I don't want y'all seeing my email and shit. That's my personal. All right. So we're gonna share it that way because since streaming, all want to be on the bull-ish. Y'all see that coming up? It's coming up. Mendice is all up on Tamar, honey. It's the body language for me. What y'all think about that? It's the body language for me, honey. Ooh. Now I know they say he's supposed to be a part of her visual album, but why Mendices? Out of all the actors, there's a lot of like real actors out there. Why Mendices? Okay, did he just do it for free? Did he just do it as a friend? Okay, what happened? Why Mendices? Why Mendices get asked to do it? All right. And then the other picture is just a picture of Mendices. All right, it's just a picture of Mendices. Ain't really shit to see there. I know. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, y'all saw that when he kissing up on her. Okay, that one's just a picture of Mendices. That one ain't nothing. But what y'all think about it too? I just showed y'all. What y'all think about it? All right, y'all can put in there what y'all think about it. We're gonna move on though. Okay, yeah, we got it. All right, so let's get into this other post that I saw. Real fan club of Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into that because as you guys know by now, Tawanda Braxton got married, but Tawanda invited her father to her wedding, but she did not invite her father's wife. Y'all know that's still a sore spot for them, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with their mother, Evelyn Braxton. And I like her, but I don't like how she likes to put her emotions through her children and how she wants them to feel. Like she's still mad at Michael Braxton, which is her ex-husband, for moving on and or marrying, which we now know to be the side chick. The lady's name is Miss Wanda. They said that she used to be their Tawanda and them's babysitter during the time that they were children, but the father was low-key messing with her on the side and maybe sleeping with her or something. And a relationship developed during the time that Michael Braxton, which is their Tamar and them's daddy, was married to Evelyn Braxton, which is their mother. All right. So which caused them to break up. I'm going to share it on my screen in a second, which caused Michael Braxton and Evelyn Braxton to break up. But anytime Tawanda or any of the sisters have something, whether it's a wedding or something family related, they'll invite the father and say, you can come, but you can't bring your wife. How y'all feel about that? Because I feel like this has been they've been married 20, 25 years or maybe 30 now. Has it been that long? It might be maybe 20, maybe 25 years. Miss Evelyn Braxton is still mad like this shit happened yesterday. And I just kind of feel like, okay, how do you guys feel about it? If he is invited, being that she is his wife now, and she's been his wife, okay, this lady named Miss Wanda has been Michael Braxton's wife now for over 20, 25 something years. But because every time the mother sees this woman, something triggers her and she's still mad like he cheated on her yesterday. Is there a moment in time where a person has to get over something for the sake of family being around each other? Do you feel that she should ever be invited to family functions because she married Michael Braxton, who once was married to Tawanda and them's daddy? So if they get married and you say, daddy, you can come, but the wife, you got to leave her at home. So she's getting disinvited to family functions, even though she's now the wife. Do you feel that the new wife should be invited to said family functions if the father, which is her now husband, is invited? Put a 1 in the chat. Let's do a vote. Let me see what you guys think, how y'all feel about this. Do you feel, let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Do you feel that the new wife, which is Miss Wanda, should be invited to any family function if the husband is invited? Because Tawanda disinvited her to her wedding to her now new husband, Sean. Should the new wife be invited to family functions if there's, like, say, wedding, family reunion, if the father, Michael Braxton, which is their father, is invited? Should he have to keep leaving his wife home and come solo dolo because of how Miss Evelyn feels and because of how maybe the girls may feel because they want to keep some type of allegiance to their mother? I see one. They said everybody's grown. Said no, she broke the home. So no, I want to see what you guys feel. Mama Braxton has got to move on. She is a beautiful lady. I agree. Everyone has an opinion. Does somebody have a problem with me talking about Tracy? I love Tracy down, so I hope nobody felt a way about me mentioning that. I was just saying she was the only one that could bring it up. Did somebody have a issue with me saying something about Tracy? Child, let me go back. Hold up. Let me see. I ain't trying to cut somebody out on a Friday, but hold up now. Hold up. Let me put this comment up here. I said at the boss said everyone has an opinion, but Caramel can certainly bring up Tracy or whoever else because this is her channel and she has her own opinion. Let's keep it respectful in the chat. Did somebody say something crazy? All right, now. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute or be on mute. Because again, yes, my mod, Honey Tyra, True TV Podcast did tell you right. This is definitely my channel, and I'm definitely going to talk about who and what I want to talk about. If it offends you, there's a little X at the top right of your corner. You can go ahead and tap out, okay? No one is saying anything negative about Tracy. I would never do that because I was a fan of Tracy. But please don't come over here and get cussed out on a Good Friday because you're trying to tell me how to run my channel and say what the fuck I want to say over here, all right? You in my house. Brush your feet off, sit down. If you want a glass of water, you can get that. But if not, okay? Act up and get snatched up. That's how that works over here. I don't know how y'all do on no other channel, but when you come over here, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, when, how, where, all that. Okay. If you got a problem with it, you happy to leave. Just don't slam my door. Let's continue. All right. So on my screen, you guys can see. Let me go back and look at the poll of what you guys had to say because I'm very interested. Everybody's grown now. I see one said that you did. So you did see this before. Okay, hold on. So after all these years, I see some twos. I said I would never bow down to no man. Said my hubby X and I are friendly and cordial to each other at their kids' functions. I see some twos. So some twos mean that you guys don't ever feel like the new wife should be invited, that he should come alone. Okay. Said no, I don't want to be reminded of the homewrecker. Okay, I respect that. Somebody else said that yes, she should be right. Said that he's going. If he's going, then she go, and if he don't want to go, I don't. Said she should not go because I have a spot for your wife, the one. Okay, said if they're not comfortable with it, then no. Okay, I feel like Tawanda did not invite Miss Wanda, the lady, the new wife, to the wedding as some type of loyalty to her mother. Because I feel like Miss Braxton be putting some stuff in her daughter's head. Okay, she's still mad. She's still angry at their father for moving on and marrying this lady. So I feel like she's always kind of in their head like, yeah, you could tell him to come. Now, I can stomach him, but no, she can't come. But you can't speak on who you want to be somewhere if that's somebody's wedding, just because you the mother. I don't feel like that shit is cool. All right. That yes, it's handled. Thank you so much, Truth. I know y'all got it, honey. My mom's is top flight in here. All right. Let's keep it cute, y'all. I don't want to cuss nobody out today. I don't, except StreamYard. StreamYard gonna be the only person get cussed out today. I don't want to cuss nobody in my chat out. I don't want to be on that kind of time. All right, but let's go ahead and read into this. All right, Tawanda Braxton expressed that she truly respects her father's decision not to bring his wife to her wedding. Says that she explained that his choice helped keep down unnecessary drama and confusion on what was already an emotional day. Now, reflecting back, Tawanda recalls how at Trina's wedding, Miss Wanda, which is a new wife, and Evelyn Braxton were placed at the same table, which created an uncomfortable situation. Now, whoever did the seating should have known that that probably was not a good idea. To put the two wives, well, one being the ex-wife now, at the same table. That was not great. Now, it says that although Tawanda admits that some of Miss Wanda's actions were disrespectful in the past, that she acknowledged that it's still important to respect the fact that Miss Wanda is their father's wife, okay, and is They still together too. Says finally, Tawanda said that she was just grateful that her dad showed up and supported her, especially since there was already enough outside drama surrounding the celebration, and she didn't want anything extra added on top of it. Okay, so once again, at Trina's wedding, Trina got married again to her new husband Vaughn, and the new wife was there. Okay, the new wife was there. We saw that play out on the show. But the whole time, Miss Evelyn was making faces, frowning up, staring, giving her like evil stares. Like, I'm like, how long ago has this been since the two of y'all broke up and got divorced? At some point, you got to move on, because it's giving that you're still giving her that you're bothered by this. You're giving the new wife the fact that you're bothered by it, by looking at her. It's not going to change anything. You frowning up at her, you giving her daggers, is not going to make him walk away from the new wife and be back with you again. Now, I get it. And from what I've been looking at, I've been watching the Braxton since they came on the scene. With Michael Braxton and Evelyn Braxton, they were together since high school. They're high school sweethearts. So I get it. There is still a sore spot there. She's maybe still in disbelief, maybe thinking that they were going to be together forever. And then the fact that he's a pastor and he's out here spreading himself around, laying it low and spread it wide, as she called it, with other women, and then one of which she trusted in her home to watch her children, and he turned his infidelities towards this woman and decided to be with her and then later marry her. So yeah, that is definitely a fucking slap in the face. I would be mad as fuck about that, but I don't know how I would feel 20, 25 years later. Like, at this point, bitch, that's just what it is. And I don't want to call her a bitch, but that's just what it is. At some point, you got to move forward. You got grown daughters now. So to sit up and talk about this lady and put this into your grown daughter's mind that, oh, you know, she can never come around. You can never invite her. Like, at some point, you got to get over the shit. Because if he comes, that's his better half now. Okay, just you know, just be there and just be supportive to your daughter. Like, look, I don't like the fact that she's here. Just tell her, I don't like the fact that she's here, but this is your wedding. If you want her to come respectfully, I'm gonna just fall back and just let the shit be and just, you know, be in the moment. That's what you got to do at this point. Yeah, it's not like y'all are 5 years old. It's not like she did this shit yesterday. Was she wrong for messing with your husband? Absolutely. I feel like that's why Miss Evelyn Braxton has not moved on. She's not moved on. Like, she is still mad at this shit. Michael Braxton must have had a stronger go. Well, he had to shit. Look how many kids she had by him. So he definitely was doing something up over there. But even he said in interviews that it became a lot for him to even be at home. So I feel like he was just finding ways to be away from the house, because he was talking about how the mother would always be fussing at him and how she would be so aggressive towards him. And he didn't like that. He said he didn't even want to come home. So when you make your home uncomfortable for your better half, and they go out and do some shit, and I ain't saying that he was right to go out and do what he did, because that shit was very much so fucked up to do what you did. You don't knock this woman up and got all these kids, and then you are a man of the cloth. You should not be out sleeping with members, especially someone you hired to watch your kids. That's fucked up on every level. But at some point, people got to be grown enough. Like, Miss Evelyn, you got too much money now. Your daughters are millionaires. Y'all need to get in fucking therapy as a family and individually and find out how you're going to move on and be able to coexist in the same space. Y'all going to be getting married, because the way your daughters are, honey, they have the mentality of their mama now. She's trained them to be toxic like her ass when it comes to men. Tawanda, this your second marriage. Tamar can't keep a man. It's a pattern of behavior. Y'all don't see that? It's a pattern of behavior. The only one of them that actually stayed married until, like the vows say, till death do us part, was Tracy, to the same man. Granted, her husband did step out on her and have an outside child, but they figured out how to stay in that situation and stay married until Tracy left this earth. Tawanda, like I said, y'all know she's married to Andre first. Then she left Andre. Now she's married to Sean, the guy named Sean. Tamar was married to Vince, left Vince and got with the guy that looked like Predator. And that was a situation where the police had to be involved, where he called the police on her ass. Then she was messing around with this white guy that looked like the Colonel from KFC. Y'all remember? All right. Then she was messing with somebody. It's like she can't be in a stable relationship. And now we hear Vince done move from California to Atlanta to be closer to her and her son, so that they can kind of maybe get back on track or rekindle their relationship. She was probably at her best when she was at Vince. I ain't gonna hold you. Her career was better. All of that. I feel like Vince is probably her soulmate. They need to iron out whatever it is that's going on between them and fix it. Who else? Of course, Trina. Y'all know Trina. Trina was married to Gabe, and now she's married to Vaughn. So she's on her second marriage as well. Tony, y'all know Tony was married to Carrie Lewis, fine ass for mint condition. Okay, oh Lord. And now she ain't married to him no more. Now she's married to Birdman. Why she went from Carrie Lewis to Birdman is so beyond me. I still don't understand that situation. But they all have situations where they cannot quite get it right in their relationships, and a lot of it stems from the mess that their mother have put into their heads. And she stay in their business too much. They grown now, unless they come to you and say, "Hey, mom, give me some advice on this in terms of my relationship and or marriage," then you do. But stay the fuck out of their business and let them be grown, and stop always comparing their situation to what you went through with Michael Braxton. Yeah, because that's what I see. All right, so put in the chat what y'all think. We're gonna continue on. Now, Tamar is not just fighting with Funky Diva. She's also having some odd situations with her sister Tawanda. Now, she and Tawanda have never been like tight. All right, if you guys watch the show, they've always had this about them. When she says something smart to Tawanda clap back on her ass. All right. But yeah, which I would think that being that Tracy Braxton is now gone and passed away, that it will bring the bond a little bit tighter, because you just never know. You just never ever know how shit is gonna pan out and who's gonna get sick and who not be here no more. I'm not speaking that on anybody, but you gotta value people and cherish them while they're here. Tamar is so fucking problematic. Now, Tamar chose not to go to Tawanda's wedding to Sean, and that made Tawanda feel away. She skipped out on the wedding, and let's get into why. Okay, let's go ahead and share. Let's go ahead and get into why. Y'all go ahead and comment, y'all. Y'all know I do read the comments. Y'all go ahead and comment. Let's keep it cute though. All right, let's keep it cute. Let's don't nobody be disrespectful in the chat. I do respect everybody's comments, but let's be respectful, okay? Because I don't feel like cussing nobody out of there. I don't. All right, so this is very recent, as you guys can see, as of in March. Said the Tawanda and Tamar Braxton feud explored as sister reportedly skips reality star's wedding to music producer Sean Hall. This is the girls. Okay, that's not a good picture of Mama right there. Mama look like she was a little tired, like they didn't have time to do her face beat or whatever. All the other girls' faces slaying the gods, but Mama sitting here like she just got out of bed. Her then threw on her good wig. All right, her Gloria Gaynor wig over here. All right, let's scroll on down so we can get into the mess. All right, so Tawanda Braxton married her longtime boyfriend, Sean Hall, on Saturday, the Jasmine brand reported. Now, two of the reality TV stars' three sisters actually were there. Tony, Trina attended the intimate ceremony while Tamar was absent. Okay, now, said the Love and War singer's absence from her siblings' wedding has sparked speculations about the feud. Now, the animosity between Tamar and Tawanda Braxton is not new, as we all know, as the sisters shared a strained relationship for years now. Both have engaged in a war of words before, during their appearances on the Braxton Family Values. We saw that play out. Now, said that neither has admitted to their unspoken beef on camera, but the rumored fight is almost a decade old. Now, in 2015, Tamar Braxton was confirmed as one of the contestants on Dancing with the Stars season 21 on Good Morning America. It said that the announcement reportedly came as a shock to her siblings, per Daily Mail. Okay, so it said that Tamar hid her inclusion in Dancing with the Stars season 21 from Tawanda Braxton and other sisters. Wonder why. All right, that's them. Now, before Tamar was added to the lineup, Tawanda Braxton was reportedly trying to join the cast of the dance reality show. So it sounds like Tawanda wanted to be on there, but Tamar actually got signed up to be on the show, but she didn't tell them. Maybe she didn't want to make nobody mad. I don't know. Now, said the Daily Mail reported that the younger siblings' decision to hide her inclusion in Dancing with the Stars season 21 shocked the other sisters. Now, the outlet further reported that the Braxton sisters felt a sense of betrayal. Now, it says that a source told the outlet when they announced on Good Morning America that she was a surprise addition to the cast lineup this season, that it was the first her sisters had heard of it. None of them reached out or to congratulate her because they were all appalled that she would betray Tawanda in this way. All right. So it said that Tamar later faced some severe health issues and quit the dancing reality show. Now, after her hospitalization and surgery, the 48-year-old was visited by Tawanda Braxton. It said that after 3 months of reported rift, the reunion seemingly allowed the sisters to bury the hatchet after meeting her older sister, Tamar. After meeting her older sibling, Tamar said that Tawanda comes to see me in the hospital, and I haven't seen or talked to Tawanda in about 3 months. That's still your sister. Said that it's just so emotional for me because nothing is worth my sisterhood. I just want to be around my loved ones. So why are you mad that she come to see you? Weird. So it said the Braxton family values ended in the 7th season, but Tamar and Tawanda have seemingly continued their feud. Both starred in the WeTV's Braxtons, and again came to loggerheads. Said in episode 2, the sisters and their mother participated in a joint therapy session to cope with Tracy Braxton's demise. All right, so it said that during counseling sessions, that Tamar claimed that Tawanda doesn't call or text her back unless they are filming, according to what was said. So that's weird. So it said unless the cameras are there, then there's no exchange and conversations. All right, weird. Said that I am in a space where I'm focusing on my relationship and whoever is in my household. I'm focusing on my children. I'm focusing on my relationship. Now, I said that Tamar called out to Wanda asking whether Trina or Tony was part of her household. Says that the latter then replied that her other sisters call her and that she responds every day. Said that Tawanda also hit back at Tawanda and asserted that, and Tamar and asserted that she calls her back every time. So I don't know about that. What do y'all think about it? It said, according to the Jasmine brand, that the Braxton family values star and her fiance exchanged vows during a private ceremony in Decatur, Georgia. They announced their engagement last year and had been dating for over 9 years. Damn. It said that Tawanda's sisters, Tony and Trina, were bridesmaids at her wedding, but while Tamar did not attend the ceremony. I said that the reason behind the calling all lovers single, which is Tamar, absence from her sister's wedding, is unclear. Previously, Tamar and Tony called out each other on social media when the former singer seemingly blocked the latter. So it's giving that Tamar blocked Tony because they had some words about something. So it seems like it's always Tamar in the middle of some bullshit. All right. So she recently had a spat back and forth with Tony where she actually blocked Tony as well. And Tony was like, I didn't know, because I remember when that happened. Tony was like, I didn't even know she blocked me. But weird. So as you guys can see, it's always been an exchange. So Tamar doesn't only have issues with other people, but she's still having issues with her siblings, not just Tawanda, but also with Tony. And you guys are going to see it because I played the clip for the new season of the Braxtons coming up where Tony is going to get totally out of herself and check the hell out of Tamar. Like she literally got up and walked over to Tamar, was on Tamar. I said, oh shit. All right. So finally, honey, she done picked up the mantle, honey, that Tracy done left behind, and she got on Tamar's ass, and that's just what her ass get. Okay, moving right along. Y'all put in there what y'all think. All right, now let's get into some marriage and medicine news. All right, Dr. Heavenly said on Blogger, y'all know who Sherelle's World is, that Dr. G, which you guys know on the show of Marriage to Medicine, pressed charges and filed a police report on Quad's man, which is Kirk King, for assaulting him at the Key West couples trip. Y'all remember that played out on the show, okay? Because Sweet Tea went live, I want to say a day or so ago, saying that she was still feeling a certain type of way about why she and Dr. G are no longer on the show when he is an actual doctor. And it was understood that they were going to be on the show, and that Quad that would be a part of her storyline as well. But they did a little switcheroo and they booted them off the show. So she feels a way about that. And the fact that Dr. Heavenly had a lot to do with Quad and her man taking over in terms of being on the show and booting off Dr. G and Sweet Tea. All right. Because it was understood that they were supposed to bounce off of each other in terms of their storylines. But after there was some type of physical altercation where Kirk King, which is Quad's new man, ran up on Dr. G at Key West on the beach after a question that Dr. G said to him, or a smart remark, then Dr. G went and filed a police report and pressed charges on King. And I'm hearing that some jail time. He served some jail time behind that as well. Now, the way reality TV works is they sign some type of clause upon signing their contract to where they're not going to press charges or like file police reports on their cast members, because it's just understood that shit might go left. Okay. So for Dr. G to go and do that, they felt a little, I don't know, like they didn't follow the rules. Because they felt like, hey, you talk a little shit, I talk a little shit. Like you run up on me and chest bump, then I'm a chest bump back. But they felt like it wasn't warranted enough for him to go and file charges and then somebody have jail time. So the guys on the show decided to like step back, like, whoa, with Dr. G. They started disinviting him. They didn't want to be around him because they were like, okay, what if me and him get into it about something and then he run and file some shit on me? Because y'all know these are doctors. They're not getting ready to jeopardize their the DR in front of their name because of an altercation and or argument with Dr. G. So they felt like he was being a little too soft to go and file some shit like that on King, who I felt shouldn't have ever been on the show. He ain't no fucking doctor. I don't feel like Quad should be on the show. Like your time is out. You and Dr. G are divorced. Why the fuck are you here? You ain't bringing nothing. The whole time you was on the show, you talked about Dr. G and Sweet Tea. So what is your storyline? So y'all know Quad and her man King will be on the new season coming up. They're still filming. I think they're wrapping up with Married to Medicine. Okay. I had to make some notes so I don't forget. So give me a second. Yeah, so they did the cast on the show. The cast on the show no longer felt comfortable having Dr. G and Sweet Tea on the show, which is why they took a vote. They took a vote that Sweet Tea and Dr. G would not or no longer rather be on the show. So that is why they're gone, in case everybody did not know. But let's get into, because I had to pull this so that we can corroborate. It says the Married to Medicine star Quad Webb reveals that producers never told her about ex-husband's return to the show with his new wife. You did know about it because it was understood that Dr. G and Sweet Tea was going to be a part of your storyline. So how the fuck you didn't know that they were going to be on the show? I feel alive there somewhere. And now you playing this victim shit. I showed y'all the other day where she was saying she's still feeling away and she still can't sleep at night and she can't eat and all that with this whole situation with Dr. G. So she's real hard pressed that this man really moved on. I feel like she really feel a way about it, even though she's with King, and I feel like King is just a space filler, but deep down inside you are still and or pressed and making posts and insinuations about this situation with Dr. G. Like his name is still in your mouth, and he done been married to this girl that just celebrated a 2nd year anniversary. All right. She said, I had to learn that on social media like everybody else that he was going to be on the show. Bullshit. You knew because he was supposed to be a part of your storyline. Let's get into this. Let's read, because according to Urban Bell, it break it down a little bit more. I had to pull that so you guys will understand where we going with this. That's some good-ish. I cannot stand when people be on that. Girl, move on. We just talked about Evelyn Braxton not moving on, and now Quad. Girl, Sweet Tea and Dr. G are apartments in your mind. A whole apartment building in your mind, girl. All right, so Quad Webb's boyfriend receives jail time for assaulting Dr. Gregory Lunsford because he went down and pressed charges. And yeah, they had the footage of it showing that he did assault him. All right, let's get into it. Dr. Gregory Lunsford and Sweet Tea clashed with Quad Webb in the latest episode of Married to Medicine. Y'all remember when that happened, all right? So let's get into it. Married to Medicine fans had plenty to say about the most recent episode on social media. Said that Quad Webb had won too many drinks during the latest couple's trip to Key West, Florida. Now, she was saying in that particular scene that her and King actually have sex about 5 to 6 times a day. All right, who working? If you got time to be sleeping together that much, somebody not working. Oh, I forgot because it was said that King was doing some fraud shit over there with them Rolls Royces. So maybe, girl, maybe he had all the time in the world to be over there banging your back out 5, 6 times a day. Most people be working and ain't got time for that. But it said that Dr. Heavenly Kimes and Dr. Damon Kimes asked the couple certain questions about their relationships during the first game night. Now, after Dr. Gregory Lunsford and Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford confirmed that they get it on twice a week in hopes of conceiving, Quad said that they weren't doing it enough. See, that was none of your fucking business how many times they do it. It was not your business. Said that this came after she and her boo King claimed that they do it about 15 times a day. Now, see, she putting on. I said 5. Shit, 15. Girl, who's out here got that kind of time? 15 times a day. You were trying to get a reaction out of Dr. G. That's what you were doing. Said that Quad also insisted that she be the one to plan the couple's baby shower. So why would you be planning Sweet Tea and Dr. G's baby shower if you know that she don't really see it for you like that? Again, you trying to start some shit. Said that Sweet Tea laughed off Quad's comment, but Greg was not amused. So that sparked something in him. He got mad, as you guys saw on the show, and was ready to on her ass. Now, after Quad went on to say that she was happy that Greg found Sweet Tea because they were a great match, that Greg became visibly irritated. still speaking on him, you shouldn't have, said that he told Quad that he nor Sweet Tea cared about her opinions and said, and he didn't want to be a part of the game that he suspected Quad was trying to play. Now, Quad said that she was genuinely trying to be cordial, but she was fine with the gloves coming off. Said that she went on to say that she was the one who pulled the plug on the marriage. Quad also accused Dr. Gregory of being a narcissist. Said the event abruptly ended after Greg and Quad went back and forth. All right, y'all remember, if you guys watch Married to Medicine, y'all saw that play out. Now, charges were filed. Let's get into these charges. All right. On the upcoming episode of Married to Medicine, Greg and King, which is Quad's man, are involved in an altercation, which we saw on the beach. Now, heavily revealed that the explosive moment resulted in Gregory pressing charges against King during an interview with Sherelle's World, y'all know who she is, after she was asked if Dr. G feared his spot in the group wasn't secure. Okay, because this is during the time that they started inviting Quad's man around in the group with the fellas, because Dr. G actually goes and he goes golfing and other things as well. Y'all see them out doing double dates and all the things of the things together, but that kind of started dying down once King, which is Quad's man, came into the picture. They started inviting him into their space, and Dr. G kind of felt away like, what the fuck is this? Like, we boys, we hang out all the time. Why y'all inviting this nigga in the group? Like, what is this? All right. So it says, I don't know about that, because it says he's a doctor. Said that King's not a doctor. Greg was solid in the group. And I feel like until he pressed those charges, that it came to that part, right? Said he filed charges. So they felt away about him going down and filing charges because King put his hands on him and he had to defend himself. Now, they said they heavily continued by saying that, yeah, King was getting 90 days in jail, that they haven't played that yet. Said, oh my God, I'm talking too effing much. So it was understood that Quad's man, after Dr. G went down and filed charges on him, that he was looking at 90 days in jail for the assault, okay? So the fellas felt away about that, and they started turning against Dr. G. They didn't want him around. You guys saw the reunion where they had Dr. G in a room where he was getting dressed and waiting for them to go on stage, and all the other guys was in a room together. So they were like, so Dr. G, when he came in, he was like, where the fellas at? Where all the guys at? Because he was thinking they were going to all be in the same room, but he later found out through production that they did not want to be around him since he went down to press charges and or file a police report against King. Y'all remember that? All right, so that's heavily on Sherelle's World thing. I ain't playing none of that because, yeah, I don't fuck with her like that. So let's continue. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Which is why that they're not on the show. Do you feel like King and Quad should be on the new season of Married to Medicine, because he's not married to Medicine, and neither is she now? Do you guys feel like Dr. G should have been booted from his spot on the show because of this altercation and because he chose to go and file something if someone put their hands on him? Now, as I said, it's understood with the castmates prior to them signing or during the time that they're signing their contracts with the show or the network, Bravo, on Married to Medicine, that they're not to file or press charges if there's something that pop off. But my thing is this: you can't just go around putting your hands on a person and no accountability is had, right? Do you feel like Dr. G should have lost his spot on the show with his now new wife, Sweet Tea, because of an altercation that took place where Quad's man, who shouldn't have even really been on the show because he's not married to Medicine? Y'all put it in there. Put a 1 or a 2. Put a 1 if you feel like Dr. G should have been booted off because he filed a police report on somebody who shouldn't have been on the show. Put a 2 if you feel like Quad and her man was within right to still be on the show even after this incident. Okay, I don't feel like she should be on the show. I feel like her time on the show should be gone since she ain't married no more. He's newly married. I feel like he and his new wife should be on the show. Now you cause friction between guys who were friends for years now. Y'all know Married to Medicine been on the show for several seasons. So they're not even friends now. They don't fool with Dr. G now because of this police report. And you allowed an outsider to come in and make your decision in terms of your friendship with the guys. It's kind of fucked up a little bit. King is a criminal. King is absolutely a criminal. I didn't like that, but let's continue on. We ain't gonna stay on it too long. Was that my last post? I feel like that's my last post. Let me make sure I ain't leave nothing out. Let me get back to my screen, child. Baby, I flew through this show today. Do you hear me? Let me make sure I ain't leave nothing because I know I did some screenshots. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me comb the YouTube streets right quick though to make sure I ain't leaving out no tea. That was literally my last comment, my last post. Yes, honey. Your girl flew through the show today. Okay, I gotta go anyway. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Can I get one more piece of tea? Let's see, girl. Let's see. Let me see if anything else crazy done popped off while we on here. Yeah, I don't see nothing just yet. I don't see nothing worth talking about. I have to save it for pop in, okay? But let's go, child. Let's get out of here. Y'all know I love y'all down. Yes, they said one more. I've been trying to stretch it a little bit so y'all can get a nice long show. But that's it. It's Friday, child. Let's get on out of here so you guys can enjoy your day. So y'all can enjoy your day, honey, and enjoy your Friday. Y'all have a wonderful day at work. Don't let nobody piss y'all off. So to get that rat tail comb. Get the rat tail comb. Y'all are crazy. All right, so let's get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much to my mods because y'all do an awesome job. Scorpion Miss, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank you, KBR, and Tyra. Those are my top flight mods. Y'all know they come in here, child, like this with their cape on and be waiting for the bullshit to pop off so they can slam y'all asses down and put you in the headlock when you get acting a fool, okay? They be on it. I ain't really got to say too much because I know they be on it, all right? I just sit back and let them do their job. If they block your ass, you just block. Don't be hitting me up to my camera, man. What the fuck is this? Yeah. I trust them, okay? Let me go ahead and thank my content creators, okay, as well. Y'all know I love y'all down. I see the messages. Thank you. Chef Don, thanks for stopping by earlier. Thank you, Schoolboy, for being here. Thank you, Sunny Days, for being in the house. Simple Mom Family TV, thanks for being here as well. Purple Unicorn, thank you so much. Just the Tea, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, Astute Queen B. Did I miss anybody? I think what's her name? Erica Yvette Podcast. I've seen you in here before. Thank you if you're here. Shay Renee, I know she says she's usually here most of the time in the bushes. Thank you, Shay Renee, for stopping by. Who else? Please let me know. Braylon Lee, thank you so much. He was here as well. Braylon Lee, thank you so much for stopping by. Mods, please let me know did I miss any content creators. Y'all check out all these content creators that I mentioned. They are very good content creators. They give some great content, so y'all check them out. I'm co-signing for them. I'm vouching for them. All right. Go on over there, honey. Tell them Caramel Rail sent you on over there. And y'all hit the like button. And also don't forget to hit the like button on this video as well so we can push it out there into the algorithm. All right. Please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. If you've been watching me for quite some time and you enjoy the content over here, y'all like to buy, go ahead and hit the like button, child. And y'all know you're going to have a good time when you come up in here. You're going to dance and all that. You're going to get all the tea and all the major updates to come. All right. But let's get on out of here. Love you guys down until the next one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.